Well, I think One Championship is doing a good job of paying athletes because they have a no-gi stuff.
They're paying big. I mean, you're talking like real purses.
Yeah, and then
you're
like,
talking hundreds.
Yeah, and then you look at Ty and Kade, Routolos. You look at what Mikey Misimichi's done. They got a big super fight coming up, but like that's just it's like boxing. Like only the top guys get paid, right? Where you have all the guys been in between. Where I think I would like one day to see these guys get more money in gi. Right? No gi, they're starting to make a little bit decent money, right? But
why
why
haven't you jumped into the one? I mean, obviously, given how much they're paying and how much you're doing jiu-jitsu, it's like you'd think you'd be the perfect candidate to do a super jiu-jitsu match.
So we were talking about it, but just like you, baby, they couldn't pay me enough. We couldn't come out.
Hey.
Wow.
No, I mean, it was honest. Like we tried to make it work between me and Mikey, a jiu-jitsu match.
Oh, wow.
And we just couldn't come to terms with the price.
At one
championship. Yeah, which is fine. Like there's no bad blood whatsoever. We're honest with each other. That's what I think a relationship should be transparent, right? A business deal should be transparent. And I said, there's 1,000 other people out there who are dying to grapple Mikey Misimichi. I was like, I'm a businessman when it comes to this. When it goes to the jiu-jitsu tournaments, I want to do it for fun because I'm getting 6 matches. That's fun. When I don't want to focus on one person. I like showing up like, I don't know what you're going to do. You know what the fuck I'm going to do? Let's run it. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, it's interesting though, because it seems like one is starting to really battle the combat sports world in terms of purses, like what Luke's saying. And it seems like they have a good hold on some of the top jiu-jitsu athletes. They do have the Routolos brothers. They have Mikey.
Yep.
Do they have you signed to a contract specifically for MMA, or you could do anything in one?
Well, that's the beautiful thing about one is that I do whatever. All the athletes have the opportunity to do whatever they want. So right now, Kade's about to have his mixed martial arts debut. Right. So I'm sure when he came into One Championship, he had a jiu-jitsu contract. And then they were like, hey, I want to do MMA. Perfect. Let's make it happen. Just like when they came to me about the Rotting fight, there was no separate drawn up contract specifically for that fight with the rules and all that shit. It was like, hey, you want to do it? Like, let's do it. So I think if I want to do jiu-jitsu, and who knows, it might happen down the line, but I just enjoy the tournament style. 30 motherfuckers show up, only one champion can win. I don't want to be like, oh, I'm fighting you in 6 months for jiu-jitsu. It is what it is. Or, who knows? Maybe one day my tune might change.
Yeah.
It's a different kind of hype behind it too. It's like, you create a different energy, bringing in a different atmosphere.
Yep.
People pay attention to it.
Yep. Absolutely.
Yeah. We saw you this weekend. You were this week you were training with the Routolos brothers. We know, Kade and Ty are obviously JAXXON athletes. They've been with the brand for a long time. We've watched them just come up in the game. They're like local heroes right now. I mean, their jiu-jitsu is beyond probably what most people can imagine. You got to roll with them last night?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard you took turns submitting both of them.
No, I didn't submit not
You
one
took
of them.
turns submitting both Routolos brothers?
It was the opposite. You said that was like, a son fighting his dad. I felt like I was fighting my children because they're 21 and they look just like Tyron and Maverick. And, they're just fucking phenomenal. Like,
how good?
They're good. Like, I mean, the only tournament they haven't won yet is Worlds, Adult Worlds, which is the biggest one for 18 to 30 at black belt level. They're just on a different level, man. Like he's getting ready for the competition for the Worlds, and then Kade is getting ready to do his mixed martial arts debut, but they're fucking good. Like you see him always tap people with the darce and the buggy choke, and I'm like, let me feel this shit. You ain't gonna tap me with that fucking darce. And they fucking tapped me.
It was tight?
Oh, it was fucking tight. He didn't even squeeze. He goes, I haven't squeezed yet. And I was like, yep, let's not go that route. Let's just let my black ass out.
But they've been doing this shit since they was like 5.
3 years old.
3 years old, yeah.
3 years old, right? Like the amount of time they have in jiu-jitsu, it's going to be very rare for them to find somebody in mixed martial arts who can counter that, right? Like you have to fight a guy who's been doing karate since he's 3 years old, but we all know once he gets to the ground, it's a whole different ball game, right? But all the fights are on their feet, so we'll see what happens. I'm excited for his debut. It's going to be sick.
They can wrestle too, though, right?
Oh, fuck yeah. Like I told him yesterday, I was like, man, your wrestling seems so chaotic. It seems so, just chaotic. Like not smooth arm drags. And then he goes, well, we do that on purpose because we're trying to be chaotic to get you to open yourself and expose yourself. I'm like, okay, makes sense. And then I felt it yesterday. I was like, okay, it's not chaotic. It's just the way you guys are doing it. And plus, they're going against guys who are a lot bigger than them too. So
Did they take you down?
You know what? I'm sure if they wanted to, they could.
But
No. We did some MMA training, and Kade had some really beautiful sweeps off the cage. Beautiful sweeps.
So you were training with Kade for MMA, or did you go there just to train some jiu-jitsu?
I just wanted to vibe out.
Nice. How's Kade looking for
his
MMA
great.
coming?
He's looking great, man. Like I said, his grappling is so damn good that I sounds like get to where you're the strongest.
Yeah.
And if he does that, then it's going to be, easy fight.